Good morning. I wasn't gonna do a video, but there's like 3 people that watch the videos. So I'm doing a video for y'all then, I guess. But so the white poles are to keep the cats out, and so is the fence. All of these spots have little tiny babies. See? I think that's lettuce. And all along here is beets. That is a pequin pepper. Carrots, lettuce. Carrots, lettuce. The cats were walking all over that, so nothing grew. But I did get a leek. See the leek? I got 1 leek out of all those that I planted. It's not even in the row. Sweet potato, still. More carrots and lettuce. My garbage thing, blah. Oh, so look at that. It was in the ground really deep, deeper than this. The fungus ate it all. I put it in the garden and started breaking down like mulch. Cool, huh? Greens, because you gotta have greens. Ooh, little baby. See, little baby. I don't remember if that's kale or if it's... I hope it's red cabbage, because I need some more of that stuff. So little lettuces. This is the huge chili plant. It wasn't at all affected by the frost. I'll try to find you a red pepper. I think I picked them all last night. See? Some are turning red. Focus. So that's the other view, and all underneath there I threw a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go over there. Before I go over there, I almost stepped on them, but those are garlics that I just threw in the ground, and they never sprouted because the watermelon was here, you know? It was over here, underneath here, and it went all along, and the squash was there too, and it went all along the fence, all along, blah, blah, blah. I covered that with wood chips. Hopefully that'll help with the weed situation. The cardboard did okay, but after you cover them with wood chips, it's fine. Just several inches thick. Alright. So then the watermelon was all along here and growing this way, and apparently it covered up all of this part down here so the sun couldn't see it. See? There's garlics growing. Yeah, buddy. Okay, on to the next. Alright. There is a pepper that got hit by frost real bad because it was over there. Way over there. So I just pulled it out of the ground, literally pulled it out of the ground with my hand, kerplunk, and stuck it in the pot and watered and left it so it doesn't get frost underneath the awning. See, it's growing leaves, starting all over. Plants will survive. They like to come back. Alright, so hold on. These ones are cool. These are radishes. All I did was throw them in the ground, and they sprouted by themselves. I did not bury them. And look, so I put beets over here, and let's zoom. See, little beets, another radish, those skinny ones right there, the skinny ones. Where did it go? Oh, here. Ta-da! Those are beets. And the big leafed ones like this are radishes. And there's onions over here in this spot. So there's rows. There's a row here, here, wood chip spot right here. There's nothing planted there. There's stuff here, and then I threw some stuff over here, but I believe that it got covered up by me or maybe the cats. I'm not sure, but that's why all that stuff is there to keep the cats away. I tried to put some flowers in this hole right here, but nothing sprouted yet. Maybe it's still too cold. Anyway, alright. Empty space, empty space. I'll probably put sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes like growing in wood chips. Let's see, look, there's still loofahs growing. And that's sweet potato right there. That whole vine. There's sweet potatoes in here. That's a tomato. There's more loofah. There's still pepper plants. That's a pepper plant. And I think that's a weed. But those are beans. And mother of 1,000 hoopla. So those plants like to grow. And even though it was killed by the frost and it looks like horror, it still lives. Mint. And the wood chips make it amazing. I haven't watered with a hose in so long. Radishes. Rose. There's littler leaves. Smaller leaves. I hope that that's red cabbage, because that's what I thought I planted there. And then there's a row down here. It's having a hard time sprouting. Hold on, I'll take you closer. See that little plant? It's having a hard time. Maybe they're too shallow. Oh, but there's a purple one. Do I have it in the camera? I can't see. The sun is shining in my face. So there's little plants, little babies. Every so often, but there should be a line of plants by now. Like a bigger line of plants. We'll see. Maybe with time. And these aren't growing very fast either. But the purple ones, do you see the little purple ones? Those are purple kale. And there's a carrot with a purple kale. There's carrots in here. That's a carrot. Sorry, I try not to move too fast. That's carrots. Little bunches of carrots. Another bean plant. Onions that are taking forever. I think the soil is too compact. Maybe I should have added something else. We'll see. And that's a bean. See the bean? So, that's that part. And I'll take you around the side. So here's the back. There's babies waiting to grow. All kinds of stuff. Wood chip pile. It was steaming this morning. That means there's lots of moisture in there. See, the tomatoes are still alive. You can see them hanging. Yeah, buddy. Hold on, I'll take you over there. So here is next to the tomatoes are little baby plants. Those are the fava beans. And there's some other stuff that's too small maybe for the camera to pick up. But, oh, there's one right there. See it? That's something. And I can see onions coming up. They're all little. But I literally threw them, except for the beans. I pushed those in a little tiny bit, but not much. And then I pushed into this garlic. But the seeds, I literally just threw them on the ground and watered it, and they sprouted by themselves. In the forest, things just drop to the ground, and they sprout. Ooh, let's go over there. Hold on. See, look, a purple kale, isn't it pretty? it kind of sticks out. You see, like you see all the green. So there's onions, I believe, I think, or garlic maybe, but onions and garlic maybe, who knows. But look, isn't that pretty? So that's purple kale. And this is all carrots. We've been pulling out carrots. There's so many carrots too. Some of them are big. Here, let me see if I can get this to focus. Some of them are big and some of them are small. But I just pull them out and leave the ends here. And then when all of this whole section is gone, then I'll take all of the greens. But this just kind of chills. We just leave it there. Let's go on the other side. See, lots more carrots. And those are turnips. Look, maybe that's a weed. I'm not really from here, so I'm not familiar with all the weeds. But I'm pretty sure maybe I have a weed. Look, isn't that cool? My very first weed. I don't know what that is either. Maybe that's a weed too. Maybe I have two weeds. See, even regular gardens have weeds. And all these wood chips make the ground so wet. Okay, so get this. Everybody says that onions, see, onion. They say that onions and beans cannot grow together. But look, I got onions and beets and beans and carrots and all of that stuff growing together. So, poo on the naysayers, because you can do anything you want in your garden as long as you have healthy soil. Oh, and that's good to know. You want hoses to be clamped together. I didn't do that and ended up squirting out water everywhere. But there's all size carrots. There's so many carrots I pull out a handful every night for dinner. See, look at that carrot. Those are growing. They've only been in the ground for a few months. But that, my dear, is food. And what this one spot is good enough to feed my whole family. So everything else that I'm planting, like I planted babies in here. I don't know if they'll sprout. I left for the day and something happened. I don't know what happened. Planted babies in this spots. There's more beans. Ooh. I think I lost a tomato to the ground. Oh. We must go find it. See? Look at that. Perfectly perfect tomato. And it was just sitting underneath there. Look at that. These are everywhere. I had to cut the plants back. The plant was up, out here, all the way down, all the way across and down. In all directions, I had to cut it. But that's okay. Watch this. So right here, man, the trellis is broken because there's so much weight. Look at how much that's bowing. But it bent. So I'm going to chop these all off. Maybe like a foot off the ground. Maybe up to here. But all of this is coming out. And I have to wait for the perfect opportunity because if it frosts, it will kill the sweet potato plants underneath. And see, look. The strawberries crawled from around the corner, underneath, way over here. And they set out shoots, and they just kept going. And then they just kept going all the way around. And we ate dinner with these sweet potatoes. These are vines I just tossed on the ground and they grew their own sweet potatoes on top of the wood chips. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do something if you have wood chips. Let's see. Lots of tomatoes. Oh, look. Hey, I broke it. So you know what I'll do? That's actually kind of worked out good. So this will be a cutting, and I'll put it in the pot with soil and take off all the important parts. Like, you don't want this takes a lot of energy out of the plant, so you want to take that off. And take these flowers off. Take the sucker off. If you wanted to be generous, you could probably take this other leaf set off and then put the whole thing all the way up to here, maybe, in the dirt. So that's what I'll do with these two.